Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Aussie Funny in Philippines. What a lovely day. Have a look at this, would you? The weather map's showing it's going to be nice all day, hopefully, with any luck. But how's them bloody earthquakes we had yesterday, eh? How many had? About 5 or 6?
Two good ones.
The two really good sized ones. I mean, they shook really. I was up at the back goat herding up in the little tin shed up the back there, and that thing, it was rocking like someone's having a real mad, big hit with his girlfriend in the truck on the side of the road. It was like shaking like anything, But I had a look this morning on earthquakes. If you have a look at earthquakes Philippines, Google that, and it comes up with a site of Philippines on all the earthquakes in Philippines. And that was at 8 o'clock this morning before breakfast, and between midnight and 8 o'clock, how many did I say there was? 50, 60?
90? Was it 90?
There's about 60, 50, 60 I think there was earthquakes already, and they're all in that main one area where they've been happening down here in Mindanao at the moment. But have a look on that, just Google earthquakes Philippines, and you see the site there, and it tells you the exact time, the latitude, longitude, and what's the size of it. You'd be amazed, mate, by 8 o'clock in the morning you've got 50 odd quakes already. They're only small ones, but yesterday 2 big bastards come through here, really big ones. Morning, Bob.
Morning.
Let's go, hey. Something in my pocket. Put your hand in and find out. Right, so Bob and I today, we done fencing at the Panabo block yesterday. Now we're going up here to the creek area where all the rubbish had piled up against it. Oh, 1 second, I need to get the machete out of the truck behind the driver's seat. We went up there the other day and I put all the rubbish off the fence.
One machete.
Huh? You got one? Oh yeah, that'll do. So we pulled all the crap off of it. I pulled all the crap off of it and stood it back up again. So what we're going to do today, the fence is still in its original position, all tied up. So what we're going to do is just run some hog wire just on the perimeter on the inside of it, just to make sure the goats are secure, because we want to open up the back and let the goats out, but I don't have to stand there with them on that area. Right, let's get going. Right, what a beautiful day, guys, I tell you. But we were actually lucky yesterday that when we went into town to do the work in there, it was all overcasting and there's a light little sprinkle of rain type thing, so we were able to get the work done. But the first time that Bob and I went in there, God, it was so hot we had to finish up and come home. It's like, oh, it's too hot. Too hot. Okay. So we'll head up around the side here. Let Bob go first. Snakes. Alright, hang on, Bob, I'll grab a couple of these. Alright, so we've got some poles here. We're going to take these down as well and put those in, so we'll see what happens. Right, so when they are here doing the harvest, apparently one of these ones had fallen down and come down here and banged across the top of the bridge here onto this one here, and it's shattered. No, mate, it's shattered this one. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this one off. We've got a couple of big ones over here to replace it. So what we'll do, oh, Bob, how'd it go? Good? Look at that, look at that. So this guy's cutting it off here like that. When you hit it with a sledgehammer, it won't split. Where if you cut it down in between here, in your lengths, okay, that's when it's just going to split all the way down here with the sledgehammer. So you're going to lose a section at a time, but the point is, you've got a perfect surface to hit it onto. Perfect surface. Right, let's go. Right, so here we are. This one's quite good. Oh, hello, Bob. This one's quite good up to about here. As you can see, all the water and all the rubbish from the village comes down through here. Now it's hit against this and pushed it through. So what I did is I tied it up here the other day as a temporary. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to redo some of the barbed wire along the top where it's snapped off with the pressure. That will hold this up. We're just going to run the hog wire right the way across here on this side, all the way up through here, because this is a sacrificial fence anyway for the flood. So I'm not going to go overboard with that. So we're going to put a couple of bamboo poles. Yeah, a couple of bamboo poles in the middle here, just as extra support, just to hold up the wire. And as I said, the main thing is to keep the goats in. I don't want them jumping out through here. So that's what we're going to be doing today, guys, down here at the creek. Sometimes you just need a pair of balls and a Viking beard. Oh, I like it. Right, so we've got all the trees knocked down all through here and all the branches. We've got a lot of debris all picked up and put onto the side. But so we're doing this, we're just going to anchor it up here because this is very secure up here. It's not in the water rot line. And it's going to run along the same height so that everything can still run underneath through here. And we'll cut the old fence off that's hanging down below. And we'll tie it all that up all along the post, all the way along through there. And that way the goats can't get through. I'm not worried about the goats getting under here where the washout is, because the goats won't walk in water. They'll only go like a half an inch of water on the road or something like that, and they're not happy with that either. So this will be all secured across here for the goaties. People still come in fishing, they come up underneath here and just walk in through here. That's why we've got a sign here, down here, so they can see it right at the creek. But getting there. Bloody, I'll tell you what, guys.
Can't get a word in.
Oh no, I tell you. I tell you, Bob. Oh, scared the shit out of me. Right, guys, got it all done. Finished, kaput. So this is 4-foot hog wire through here. That'll keep the gates in lovely. Plenty of room at the bottom for the water to go out. Thrown a couple of bamboos in between. It's quite funny when I was sitting in the corner tying all that hog wire on. The wet memories when I fenced all that. It was Clut and I fenced the whole friggin' lot. And it's sort of like amazing how you can go back over things and remember things again. It's like, fuck me. Maybe we did all this, you know. Right, now the last little one we've got is here. So I'm going to put a barbed wire across here, but here's our problem here. So I don't know what's happened with the wire here. It was wire, but there's a big hole there now. So we've got another bit of hog wire. We're just going to lay that down and throw some stakes into it, and that will fix this side up. That's the fish pond there. Was a fish pond years ago. And they dug into our land on the other side to let the water in, and then they dug in here to let it out. We didn't even know about it because we never used to come down. And this was all jungle, guys. Absolute jungle. Absolutely terrible. And when we did see it, we started cleaning up down through here, and I went, what the hell is going on here? And it's like, aha, sneaky bastards. All right, I'm happy with that. So we're going to move on to this bit now. Oh, scared the hell out of me. Right, so we put the patch in here, that's all done. Tied up all this along through here. So this is all okay now. I can put the goats up here and know that they can't get out. So that's one good thing. One good thing. And if it gets washed out again in a few years' time, we'll just replace this section again. I did, originally when I'd made it, when I'd done all these fences, I did have that hooked up so that if there's the pressure gets on it, it'll actually just break, like I used to see back in Australia. It's called a flood fence, where you put your fence up but it's tied on the opposite side so that the water runs down, pushes against it, and it will break away. But it didn't break. There's too much rubbish up here. But it's done. Thank you, Bob.
Yep.
Bob's a man of many words. Non-stop bloody talking all the time, I tell you. God, he's incredible. Incredible. All right, guys, that's us. We're going to head back up. I don't know what the time is. But we're going to load everything back up again. And another project done. Ka-ching. Whoop. Litterer. All right, guys. Thanks for watching today. Don't forget to hit the like button, okay? It helps us out on the algorithms quite well. Leave a comment if you like. So how sexy we are, Bob and I working together. Great teamwork. And I'll say TTFN, ta-ta for now, and catch us all later. Thanks, guys.